Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K, and today we're going to be starting with something a little special. I have, which just arrived in the mail today, what is, I'm expecting to be, my Wave 2 package from Catalyst Game Labs. So, no further ado and no comments on my scissor handling skills. Por favor. Jump right into this. I'm not trying to waste anybody's time. Oh, that probably sounded terrible on mic. We have salvage box, Clan Invasion. Let's just start with that. I'm curious to see what I got. That is a Timberwolf. That is, yes, let me just, yeah. I love the quality of these. I love, if I can get it to focus, if I can mirror image my, my movements. And it doesn't seem to want to focus quite so close. It's still focused on me, it looks like. The salvage boxes are either labeled on the outside with what they are, like the Urban Mech came that way. If it's not labeled, this just says one random Wave 1 Omnimech. So, super excited to have a Timberwolf in my force. Let's see, we have Clan Firestar, which looks like a Koshi, an Adder, a Direwolf, and a couple that I don't necessarily recognize. Yeah, I go back and forth on the names. I can never remember which is which. So a lot of the time I'll actually say both just because if I remember both, which is not all the time, but for sure. Okay, that is FRMPT? Oh, Firemoth. So the new Dasher. I'm really excited for the way that looks. It retains the above the shoulder arms, but kind of makes it look kind of cool. We've got a Cougar, which is one I'm less familiar with. A Warhawk, not a Daishi, as I said before I opened the box. So yeah, super iconic. I actually still have from the 90s a poster with one of those on it. Kit Fox, real cool little guy there. And a Nova Cat. Oh, I've heard of these things. They're nasty. That's, I think, 3 ER large lasers on one arm and 2, or no, is it 2 large and 3 medium? I honestly could not tell you. We've got a Clan Striker Star. There it is. And I love the packaging on these. It's all just so nice and professional. We've got a set of cards here in this box. I guess the other box had one as well. Yes. Okay. So that's cool. It comes with cards for each individual mech that you've got. Hold it right side up when you're opening it, please. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but feels like about 10 cards or so for 5 mechs. So I'm assuming there's multiple variants. Oh, I seem to have lost one. Oh dear. It seems to be a Piranha. 1 second. Oh, there it is. So we've got the new Piranha. Kind of spindly looking a little bit. And again, it's not focusing on... There we go. Oh my goodness. We've got all the machine guns in the world. This is, I think, a Vapor Eagle with the distinctive pauldrons. Very nice. Come on, focus. I want to see those pauldrons in focus. And it doesn't seem to want to do it. Anyway. We've got an Incubus, classic light mech from, I think, 3055 was when that one was introduced. And a horned owl, which some of you may recognize as my wife is going to be mad at you. Why is your wife going to be mad at me for getting you on board with the new minis? Clan heavy oh wow, that thing is huge. Hold on, let me get this guy on camera. I promise no more miniatures. Well, it's not my fault you have no self-control. Okay, holding it right side up this time. And again with the pack of cards. So that's cool. I'm gonna have all the cards in the world. Let me just save the big guy for last. This one is EBJS. So Eben, I'm not sure actually, but very, very fighter-esque with that long elongated nose and the shoulder-mounted missile pods. CPS 8. Also not familiar. I could pull up a list, but I'm not going to. HNTS, again, not sure. These are some of the newer, like 3058 mechs, I think, which I'm less familiar with. KNGF, so that one must be a Kingfisher. I believe that's an assault, but I'm not sure. Could be 80, 90 tons for all I know. And then I think this is a Turkina. This boy is massive. He is going to have a hard time fitting on the table. Just for comparison's sake. He is an absolute unit. He takes up like half the blister pack. We've got a clan support star next. Ooh, I didn't mean to tear the box. I'm finicky like that. Okay, I think this is Achilles, perhaps? Again, one I'm less familiar with. And I'm really bugged out by this focus issue. I wish I could give you guys a clearer picture. This is a linebacker, so very active pose, very dynamic kind of thing going on with the legs and the torso twist. This is a Nightjeer, according to the tag. Again, one that I'm less familiar with. I believe it's an assault, maybe at the upper end of heavy. But yeah, super excited to get him on the field. BTC 8. Now I feel like I've seen pictures of this guy before, but I can't recall his name. Dinosaur opens new treasures. Hey, these are newfangled. You can't call me a dinosaur. I'm getting stuff that's top of the line, brand new. And this is a BLLR, so I guess a Black Lantern, which is one that I've heard of. I thought the Black Lantern was bigger, but not complaining. Always room for another medium on the table. And with that, we are halfway through. Oh, we've got the one that I might not be opening. Yes, we've got the one with the typo, the Inner Sphere Surrect Fire Lance. So I'll not be opening that up, but I see an Atlas, I see an Orion, Man, I wish I had gotten 2 of these, one to open up and one to save for another time. Let me try to get you guys a couple different angles here so you can make it out through the glare. So that guy's staying sealed. And also, I kind of wish that I had gone heavier on the maps. I don't have nearly as many maps as I would like for like a campaign play. We've got the Clan Heavy Star, which I see some familiar faces that I'm super excited for. Oh, we've got a Marauder 2C. Bad boy right there. Looking pretty hot. And I love that they come pre-assembled. I love that they're just paint and go. We've got a Supernova, the evolution of the famed Nova, with which I actually was the first tournament game I ever won, was in a Nova against the Timberwolf. And I didn't do it by using its normal tactic of jumping in and unloading. I paced myself. We have a Hunchback 2C with, you know, the twin autocannon 20s. So, cool. Hey, random guy, how's it going? You missed the Battle Star, the Clan Support Star, the Clan Fire Star, and the Clan Striker Star, as well as a brief view of the Direct Fire Lance, which I'm not opening because it has a typo. Hunchback 2C is the MVP, yeah. I just wish it had more armor and more ammo, but yeah, the twin autocannon 20s is dastardly. I've run up against a couple of them lately with the Fighting Bulldogs, and they are just gruesome up close. They only have to hit you once, and it's over. We have a Warhammer 2C. Look at that beefy mother. Suspicious Wizard, glad you could join us. And Reconnect Essence, am I saying that right? Glad to have you following. Welcome to the party. Just unboxing some things. STNR, so that's the Stone Rhino is what they're calling it now. I remember when it was called the Behemoth and had one gun on its top. I was at a local game shop recently. They had an entire table of BattleTech minis. A bunch of people are joining out, unboxing some awesomeness. Oh my goodness, Lark. Lark is the MVP. Sending all of these people over to watch me unbox my Wave 2 stuff. Stone Rhino was its name in MechWarrior 2 Ghost Bear. It was hidden. So yeah, glad to have everyone joining us. And once I get through this box, and I've only got a couple more packs to open, we'll be getting into tonight's Harebrained Schemes game. A hidden mech, correct me if I'm wrong. Hey man, I'm like a Union dropship. So this is the Clan Ad Hoc Star, and I'm not sure what an Ad Hoc Star actually is, but it seems like they just kind of threw together what they had left, which I'm not mad about. So we've got a Howler, I think it is. HOWL is what it's listed as. It reminds me of the, what is it, the Baboon that had the 3 LRM racks on one shoulder, a little 20-tonner, with some decent punch for all that. HLN, I'm not sure what that one is either. I need to brush up on my newer stuff, but I wanted to make a Clan Vicious Chihuahua. We can be allies with Clan Stoned Rhino. Nice. FNTL. It looks like a raven in a lot of ways. I'm going to have to go through my 3058 book and brush up. I really am. The Baboon. The mech that's whole armament is a single stack of Toaster LRM5s on its shoulder and nothing else. Well, for a 20-tonner, I mean, plus the ammo, that's a 4-ton investment. That's more than you're getting from a Locust, to be sure. PCKH. I feel like I should know this. Oh, it's the Pack Hunter. That's right. With his obnoxious Hollander-style cannon on that right shoulder. I'm still bothered by this focus. And of course, the glorious Kodiak, also from Ghost Bear's Legacy. from the intro sequence. And I forget all what he's armed with, but he does have those nasty looking claws, which have no actual in-game effect so far as I'm aware. So, but it looks cool. And we have a Comstar Command Level 2, which I'm excited about. Hollander slander? Who's slandering the Hollander? I beat my brother to death once with a pair of Hollanders against a Warhammer. I got a round 2 headshot on him. I love the Hollander. It's very purpose-built. The Command Level 2. So, of course, we have the Black Knight, which is quite famous in the community. There was a special design of that. I think it was the, was it the Clanbuster? Yeah, the Black Knight. The Clanbuster was going for like 20 bucks when everything else was going for like 10. We've got a Sentinel, which I'm excited for. It's a good trooper mech. It doesn't really excel at damage output, but it's relatively speedy, decently well armed for, you know, a light hunter. EXTB? I thought this was an exterminator. I don't know why they got a B on there. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Is that an exterminator or is that something else? With that distinctive sloped canopy down his nose. MRCR, so that must be the new Mercury. It looks a whole lot different from what I'm used to. Very much aerodynamicized. And again, with the focus, it's just not cooperating. I'm sorry, you guys. That's what I get for getting a cheap camera. But yeah, very cool little mech there. We've got a Highlander, big beefy boy. I'm looking forward to getting him painted up and getting on the table with him. He's swoosing. So yeah, classic square-headed Highlander. 353 movement profile, I think. Perfect for a Highlander burial. And of course, I love the look of this new sculpt. The new King Crab is sexy as hell. I love the way it looks. It's just powerful and menacing. Oh man. So yeah, that is my Wave 2 ship. Oh wait, hold on. There is actually one more little surprise in here. There is a Shylone salvage box, which I had actually heard just recently they were including in the Wave 2 shipments. So I don't play a lot of aerospace, you guys probably know that. But this might be a good way for me to start incorporating some aerospace into my games. So we've got a little base here and a little stand for it. And I guess, yeah, that fits in there. And that fits in there. And I understand that was a Rasselhog ship that crashed into the clan ship and killed the Ilkhan, right? Yes, that is. That's why it's famous. That's why they decided to include it in Wave 2. And I really like the upturned wings. My only concern really is that with these mechs, a lot of them are so big that I don't think that they're going to fit on the table very well. So I think we might run into problems where like you want to be in base contact with something and you really can't because your arms are or legs are overhanging your base. Mass deployment. Command lance of 4 king crabs, 2 fire support lances of stalkers, 4 main lances of hunchbacks. I mean, that's a heck of a company you're talking about there. 2 lances of stalkers. That's a frightening thought. So with that, I know I said 10 or 15 minutes and we've gone on to 20, but yeah, I'm just really excited to be able to share that with you guys. And I'm looking forward to getting those painted and on the table. So, yeah, back to having my chat down here. So, we're on campaign. We're loading Ichlangus, I think is how that's pronounced. Oof. Sorry, that was loud. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna stop. Oh, I think I forgot to do something. Yeah, there we go. Give you guys sound on that so you can hear what's going on. And as usual, I haven't played at all since last week, so I have absolutely no idea what we were in the middle of doing. So I'm going to spend just a minute refreshing my memory. I remember that we had Hoser out of action and Lark took, what was it, 3 of 4 hits on his first day out, so he's going to be out of commission for a little while. Do we have any XP that we would like to spend? Behemoth perhaps? No. Decker? Saving up for gunnery, I presume. Glitch, Hoser and Lark, sadly, out of commission. But might still have... Not quite. I know Hoser wants gunnery before all else, and I believe Lark does as well. Yeah, I know you like to get me killed. I was trying not to. I really was. I mean, we basically pulled the whole mission to save your butt, so... Alright, looks like our XP is all spent. And it looks like our mechs are all fixed. And we are currently working on improved automation so we can fix mechs faster. We'll need to have a memorial service for the leader. I'm grabbing food, I'll be back soon. Alright, I don't expect you to miss much except maybe like the first couple minutes of negotiating and the mission. So we'll see you when you get back. Ship upgrade, we'll have that in 19 days. Financial report is due in 24. In the meantime, I guess... Oof. We've got easy missions and we've got a hard mission. I'm kind of inclined to take the easier mission first, just so that we can be earning a little bit of money and XP for our backup pilots while our primaries are out of commission. Team of restoration agents has obtained the schedule and manifest of a pirate convoy. The cargo is extremely valuable technological components. We want you to steal them for us. Stage an ambush of the convoy, destroy the vehicles, and we'll send in a recovery team to gather the cargo. There's a bonus if you secure the area and eliminate all the guards. And we're going 4 picks because salvage is king. So we've got Medusa with... What special abilities is this? Surefooting and Bulwark in the Dugram. We've got Glitch with multi-target and Bulwark in the Centurion. We've got Silent K with Bulwark and Sure-footing in the Blackjack. We've got Decker with multi-target, Bulwark, and Breaching Shot in the Vindicator. So if anyone multi-targets, I want it to be Decker. I'm going to try to remember that. I got less than an hour before I got to pop out, and then maybe some Dominions tonight. Okay, cool. Well, I'll see how much I can accomplish in the next hour, and I hope you enjoy your Dominions. Tyra Miraborg. The daughter of Tor Miraborg renounced her father's mercenary-hating ways after falling in love with one. Despite Tyra's devotion to her father, his growing hatred of mercenaries and cruelty toward them made it hard for her to stay on Gunzburg. When the opportunity arose, she left her home to join the first Rasselhog Dracones, escape her father's heavy-handed policies, and explore the inner sphere beyond Gunzburg. She faced the Ghost Bears over Thule and the Wolves over Rasselhog, where she escorted elected Prince Hakon Magnusson of the Free Rasselhag Republic to his jump ship, ensuring his escape from death, or worse, being captured by the clans and used against his own people. But no mention of crashing headfirst into the bridge of a ship. Dragoons. Well, it's got a funny letter in it. It's D-R-A-K and then an O with a slash in it, N-S. So I think it's Dracons or Dracones. I don't know. I'm not multilingual in the slightest. Well, maybe in the slightest. I speak a smattering of Spanish and French and just a handful of German words, but that's not speaking a language. They speak Norwegian in Rasselhag. I understand Rasselhag is actually a conglomeration of several countries, isn't it? From what I understand, I may be wrong. And feel free to eviscerate me over, the minutiae. Okay, that was a really long enemy turn. Ooh. That's 3 tanks and 3 mechs, looks like. It's a noise. Like, Bjorn, Yum. Okay. Bjorn. Okay. So it's Dracoons. I'm failing miserably and I can tell. I'm gonna cut my losses. Oh wow. Official language of the Republic is Swedish, but the dominant language of everyday life is a mix of Kyoto Japanese and Swedish called Swedenese. This language has slowly evolved from a pidgin amalgam to a fully formed living language over the years of the Kyoto occupation of Rasselhag. Today it is a rich language with a deep history and respectable body of literature. Swedenese is difficult for non-natives to learn. Oh, things are happening. So who is that? That's a panther. And 4 unknown vehicles and 2 unknown mechs. So we kind of stumbled into the hornet's nest here. We're going to have Decker advance and multi-target because that's something he's good at. We're going to do a breaching large laser at the Panther. And we've got, what even is that? That is a Jenner and a Locust. They're each going to get some lasers. Nice. Oh man, Decker's just hitting with everything today. Now he's gonna miss. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a 1M Locust. A medium laser is enough to leg it. Alright, I'm gonna have Silent K try to move in for the kill. See if I can't land a hit on his other leg. And this is why we've got jump jets. right torso and right arm. Not the leg I was shooting for, though. Oh man, that looked like just about everything hit. Still trying to leg it. Probably gonna core it. Yep. But hey, that's guns off the field. Oh, I don't like that there isn't a percentage under this one. And is that going to be more LRMs? It is. Blackjack's armor is still holding strong, though. We're doing all right. Oh, I say that, and now I've got no evasion and there's a PPC. Oh, I picked the wrong target. I mean, that could have gone worse. Nothing is hitting you, it's great. Yeah. I really thought that PPC would do it. Oh, I've still got evasion even. Is it worth the precision strike and overheating? I really want that PPC off the field. Yes. Panther is down to just his SRMs. That's a good situation for us to be in. Now the biggest threat is that Jenner. Oof, they've got a head start. Nothing is hitting us, and we're hitting everything. This is glorious. I'm really liking the way this mission is going. Where are you going, Glitch? Can't make a right turn or something? This is really raising my baseline expectation of this lands. Yeah, this is also a 1-star battle, so the last 1.5-star battle really kicked our butt. And I think we've got 2 1-skull battles on this planet, and then after that it's 2 skull and up. We might have to travel a little. Right. 55s. Why is my mouse being weird? Okay, so what did I miss? We killed a locust. We took the PPC off of a panther. But the convoy is well on the way to escaping on what should be a relatively easy mission. I mean, yeah, our kill to death ratio is through the roof right now, but our objective is getting away. But yeah, taking 2 hits from that many LRMs has been about the standard so far. I think that's 2 now that we can't see. Let me get some eyes on these guys. Do I sprint? Alright, so not a kill. Hoping we can catch up to them. Come on, I want to be evasive and see that guy over there. I would be shooting him in the back anyways. Let's try a precision strike and maybe we can leg this Jenner. Not quite. Panther with just his SRMs. Yeah, I mean, we're not taking that much damage, but I mean, there's more to winning this mission than just not taking damage. Oh, well. Can we hit his front from here? Doesn't look like. Oh, Haas. Oh, you followed a couple weeks ago, didn't you? Glad to have you join us. Welcome to the party. Martian train is almost worse than moon vacuum. Yeah, It's been pretty rough. Alright, let's take the striker out at least. Or we can just let him soak even more damage. Wow. I didn't expect that striker to be quite so tough. And of course we hit the side that has the most armor left. Can we please kill that freaking striker? Finally, thank you. Oof, I need a drink. That Jenner's in pretty rough shape, but still fully armed. I took a cooldown turn last turn, so that could have been worse. Run, little blackjack. Just trying to keep up over here. Convoy's almost escaped. You need to step it up or we're going to miss the window of opportunity. I feel like we may have already. So a Jenner with no leg and a Panther with no arm should be effectively neutralized. I mean, I know he's going to get a chance to stand and jump and everything next turn, but hopefully that's some mobility down at least. Alright, well if you can't do that, you can do this. Is it just me or is these rocks look kind of like a miniature table more than actual giant rocks? I discovered for these aggravating missions that if one of the enemy vehicles makes it to the evac point, avoid destroying his friends. Sprint! Sprint! Okay, so like once all of the enemies are in the evac zone, they evac whether or not the last one arrives or is destroyed. I see. Okay, well that's good, I guess. Oh man, that's a disappointing result, Commander. Yeah, I should have swung off to the right from a much earlier point. 11,000. 200 XP. A locust part. We salvaged a locust from this. And the last one alive is in the evac zone, they leave. That is a very hard one. It wasn't the atmosphere, it was my situational awareness. I didn't realize that I was going to where they were instead of heading towards where they needed to be. And we are for sure going to sell that terrible, terrible locust. But at least no one got hurt and nothing got damaged, so we're ready for another. Forward observers. Our scouts have observed Directorate military units covertly surveying military and industrial targets. This increased activity from the Oregon Directorate near several priority facilities suggests a strike is coming soon. We're tasking you with intercepting the scout lance that's identifying targets and eliminating it before it can report back. Hoser and Lark still out. It's me and 3 NPCs. I give bad advice to see what happens. It's actually worse than some of the big mods. Yeah, I've heard Rogue Tech in particular is super challenging, even for people who have, you know, already cut their teeth. Alright, so, wow, they are really far away. Maybe we come around this side. No, they've got the high ground there. If we come around over here, maybe? Yeah, I think that's the plan. Give bad advice to see what happens. You're that guy. So an enemy scout lance. We should hopefully not have too much trouble with this. Send your scout by himself just to see if they're actually there. Hold your main force in reserve. Haven't really got a scout. The fastest mech in the lance is the Dugram, and he's my LRM boat, which is why I tried to keep him in the back earlier. But we know there's at least one of them there. And he decided to not be evasive at all. Your lightest armored mech. Yeah, that LRM, but send him by himself, please. Against a lightly armored spider with no evasion. Yeah, what were you thinking, dude? One thing I like about this lance is that I do have sufficient cooling for this biome. I mean, I do have to cool it later in the battle a bit, but I can still do something. You know, I'm only silencing like a large laser or a couple medium lasers to get my heat back under control. So, I really like the way this lance handles in a hotter situation. Oh, and there's only 3 of them too? Oh, those guys took my advice. Awesome. Oh, reinforcements. Okay, it seems my luck has turned because he just hit me with everything but 1 SRM. And that's a PPC to the torso. And that's another PPC to the torso. Okay, so Glitch's sensors are double impaired now, right? What is that? A Locust 1S. So we've got a Locust 1S, we've got a Jenner, and somewhere over here we've got a couple Panthers. Alright, K. Thought that PPC was going for your head. So did I. Man, I was legit scared about that thing. We can build up a little heat on a 50-50 shot. Okay, so that is a Locust down in 1 round. So that's cool. Okay, I'm seeing some good clustering there. And 70 for minimal heat, yeah. I like missions where the objective is just destroy the other guys. Missions where it's like catch someone, there's that added layer that I don't feel like I quite have a good enough grasp on the game to be able to game that adequately. And here come more reinforcements. And they're going after the Centurion still with everything they've got. How bad is that torso? That's a glitch, right? Oh, she is already injured. I didn't even notice when that happened. Yeah, that side torso is down to 5 armor. No, not sprint. Yeah, maybe we can give them her right side. Is a little better. Battle missions tend to be easiest, yeah. So I've surmised. Come on, what are you gonna do? Oh, you're trying to charge. I resent that scouting in this game is usually downright detrimental. You wanted to reconnoiter the field? Too bad, you got double the lances to deal with now. Yeah, that is kind of how it feels. Like, I've seen other people play, and, like, I don't know, they tend to stay very clumped up until it's time to engage. Even then, like, they tend to move together as a pack. I think I tend to spread my forces out a little bit more, and probably to my detriment. Alright. Give me precision strike. I would like to... Can we leg you? How much armor have you got there? 58 altogether. That would be a large and a medium, hopefully. Or not at all. We can just go for some torso shots. 4 King Crab Squad, never more than 1 hex away from one another as God intended. I mean, maybe, hopefully, eventually at some point we'll be at the 4 King Crab stage. God, that thing is gnarly looking. I love it. Try to spread out a little bit and maybe flank that panther. But first deal with this Jenner. Still need to get Glitch out of there. Silent K is too jumpy for me. I remove jump jets and plod the rest of the game when I play. My jump jet could be removed for more armor. Yeah, but it's not. The maneuverability is just so useful sometimes, like getting over walls, radiation field. Plus 10 heat for 2 activations. Yeah, we're just trying to disarm him. Or we could go for the kill. I mean, that works too. And tabletop jump jet is nice for getting behind enemies without having to walk around them. Yeah. Jump jet Atlas. Yeah, jump jet Atlas is pretty funny. I've always been a fan of the idea of the Highlander, although I've never managed to get it to work on paper or, you know, in the field, as it were. There's the jump jet Kodiak. Imagine that getting behind you. Doesn't the base Kodiak have jump jets? Ouch. Down to 35. Another PPC would penetrate. At least it's me taking the hits now and not the Centurion, at least. Anyways, got around was fun. Yeah, there is a jump jet Kodiak. Okay, yeah, I already got that. Yeah, have fun, do your thing. Don't forget, it'll be up on YouTube later tonight if you want to catch the end. We'll see you next week, hopefully. Heck yes. Oh, we got the knockdown. I didn't even notice that was gonna happen. He should have died. How far can I turn? It's weird the way those lines line up. Oh, inching closer and closer to that heat threshold. Yeah, we'll cool down next turn. Should have cooled down this turn. A mere 60% chance to hit. So one thing just occurs to me. Every point of gunnery is worth a 2.5% bump in your accuracy. But the accuracy is always measured in increments of 5. So how does that work? Ammunition explosions are much less dangerous here. Yeah, like every unit has case. Oof. Is that... Should I have not done that? Am I gonna hit myself? Zoom out. Don't hide that from me. You levitated for a second. I mean, we could go for the kill or we could go for the other leg. Let's go for the other leg. Still not getting great with those called shots. The displayed amount is rounded. You need mods to change that. I think RoadKeg does. The actual amount is hidden. Interesting. Alright, well I don't think anyone took any damage. Glitch got hurt though, which kind of sucks. And we got 185,000, so that's cool. And some salvage and some XP, 1,000 for everyone. We will take a panther part. And might as well take a spider part. And I guess we'll take a Jenner part, just to round things out. I mean, we have 4 PPCs, although, I mean, a mech is more valuable, right, than 180,000. I think we got the PPC anyway. I saw Hellion, I think that was a Hellion PPC. Spider 5V, Panther 9R, Mech Bay, more like Cell Bay. 200,000, maybe we should have gone for the PVC. Just from a purely monetary standpoint. No to the PPC. I mean, it was worth 180, and the completed mechs were only worth 240, and that was 3 parts. Behemoth, Decker, not there yet. Glitch, gonna be in medbay for a while. Sorry, I was just tripping about her last name for a second. Hoser, still wounded. Lark, still wounded. Medusa, I think saving up for gunnery is what we're doing all around for right now. Now, we've got a 2 skull mission on this planet. Not ready for 2 skull mission, not with everybody, literally everybody badly wounded. 2.5, 1.5, 2, 1.5. Okay, and it's 18 days away? Lyreton, we've been there before. There's Panzer. Sacramonte, that's 32 days away versus 18 days, and I'm guessing that they'll have refreshed. You strip the items off those mechs, and you got a PPC off of them. Is the number of skulls that amount of pilots that you expect to die or get wounded? I mean, that was a 1 skull mission, and Glitch got wounded, so yeah, that about checks out. Oh, what I'm waiting for is to get everyone back healed so I can start doing 1.5 skull missions again and try to pick up some more heavy pieces like that Marauder that we've got a part of. Also, travel in this game is a lot cheaper than it is in Megamech. In Megamech, like, you're paying like 1 million C-bills per jump. In this, it's like 90,000. An argument draws you into the mess hall. Medusa starts towards you, red-faced and scowling. Commander, I hate to bother you with this, but Decker is slacking off again. How are we're supposed to share garbage detail, but he... Share? You want me to share? Commander, this A-hole is the reason we're on cleanup duty in the first place. He acts like he's my boss. Just last week, he filed 24 complaints with the XO and got us both put on garbage detail. And he did it over nothing. An infraction's an infraction, Medusa sneers. If you stop messing up, I'll stop reporting you. I will address both of their shortcomings, and Medusa becomes dependable. Decker has lost rebellious, so that's cool. Do I look like your babysitter? You fix each mech warrior with a stern look. Get your shit together and work this out like adults if you want to deploy anytime soon. But you raise a hand to silence Medusa. If you can't handle this petty dispute, how can I trust you on the battlefield? You shake your head. I don't want to hose you out of a cockpit. The mech warriors share a look, cheeks reddening with embarrassment now instead of anger. They both promise to work out their problems, nearly speaking up in unison. The next day, Darius pulls you aside, eyes wide with astonishment. Commander, the garbage cans are sparkling. They're downright lemony fresh. This is a miracle. What did you say? I just told them what they needed to hear. So that went really well. We've arrived at Lyreton. Lark is still out of action for 2 more weeks. We'll have approved automation on the morrow and a financial report in less than a week. So, everything should be ready to roll. Ooh, we could do a pirate mission. Capture base, lowlands. I don't know. I mean, who is it against? The planetary government, which will never grow to hate me. Sounds like a marriage argument. You prevented a divorce between them. Take out the trash. I will tomorrow. I'm glad I don't have that kind of argument with Gemini. Like we are pretty good about that kind of thing, I would say. Alright, so glitch 12, 16, 23, Medusa 24, right? Yeah. Decker also 24. So, sorry, glitch, you are out. To make room for Hoser. She's better piloting, you've got better guts, she's got better tactics, but oh well. I don't either, my wife takes out the trash. I mean, that seems strangely unusual to me. And hopefully, honestly, I wouldn't be upset if we ended up with a damaged mech after this mission and spent 2 weeks repairing it so that we could get Lark back into the action. Planetary government controls a network of transports and warehouses in the Lyreton system, moving mostly mundane merchandise, but also very few, highly valuable goods. Clandestine research efforts have acquired the latest shipping manifests and identified an opportunity for a swift, profitable strike at a key shipping hub. If timed properly, your mech can attack quickly and pave the way for a pirate extraction team to empty the warehouse of its contents. We're here to capture the local government warehouse complex. My guy says he doesn't expect very aggressive defenses. I'm expecting a lance of Atlases. I don't trust him. This is going to be like the convoy of Beanie Babies all over again. Oh man, they really didn't want us to have those beanie babies. Sorry, I'm still kind of backwards on the some of the controls. SRM 6s and flamers, 95%. We need to do 97. I don't think we can do that all at once. But no. Oh, we can do that all at once. Okay. We should have held off on that until we had someone in range. Yeah, I'm not planning on engaging them this round. I'm going to hide from them for one more round and then jump out at them all at once. That was weird. Let's see if I can do it again. No, can't do it again. May have gun emplacements. They may be online. Right, I'll let you know if I see one. through the jungle. Okay, a half-armored Jenner. Trying to take pot shots at us when we're at our most evasive. First of all, see what we've got here. Locust, 2 Locust, 1 M's, a Panther, and a Jenner. I think I want to try to take out the Locusts. And of course the Jenner is also a suspect. I think I want to waste the resolve on a targeted shot on this guy. He's just going to go down in a turn or so anyways. The mechs they lose defending these warehouses are probably more expensive than whatever's in them. Yeah, unless it's like Lost Tech or something, in which case we are definitely getting the short end of this deal. Well, that was overkill. Not if they're meant still tagged Beanie Babies. Or Lost Tech. You know. Lost Tech can be valuable too. $65, $65. Alright, well, let's go for the other Locust then real quick. Guns off the field, right boys? Yeah, I believe they would. We no longer have the technology to sew plush animals. 1,000 years of warfare have destroyed our mercantile factories. Man, that building is taking a beating from all the stray shots. that minefields? Oh, a drop pod. Oh, there's gonna be more reinforcements. Ooh, that was a head hit. Nice. I think it might be time for new batteries in the mouse. My wife collected those and I'm the completionist, so I'd rather not talk about the boxes and boxes of those she had. She gave out lots of those to Operation Christmas Child. Well, that's nice. I mean, at least they went to a good home, right? And yeah, speaking of completionist, I'm looking at these boxes on the floor just now and wishing that I had, you know, the complete set. You're not the only one, so don't feel too bad. I should have gone for the headshot. Wasn't even thinking of it. I got maxed out resolve. You spent like a couple dollars per meg. Those babies were super expensive back then. Yeah. Beanie Babies, oh man, they go for, some of them were going for like hundreds of dollars. It was ridiculous. And I cannot be more sincere when I use the word ridiculous about Beanie Babies. Like, it was, oh man, it was a phenomenon. Armless Panther. Well, it's not a headshot, but he's been disarmed and knocked down, so, like, I don't know what else you want from me. Alright. Sit tight. No, we're getting on the ship. That's how this works. Okay, $250,000, 1,500 XP, everyone. 4 kills for Hoser. Nice job. I saw a YouTube video that said we should all invest in 80s lead BattleTech minis. They don't make them anymore out of lead. Their price can only go up. I mean, I'm not planning on opening my Direct Fire Lance just because I'm expecting the value to go up, you know, probably over the next 10 or 15 years or 20 years or however much. Yeah, I'm expecting that to be a collector's item. Locust 1M part? Really? Is that the best we got? I have boxes of them on the shelf. I mean, I have a box with some in it, but I would never part with them, you know. Decker is still 1,500 shy of his next gunnery glitch. Yeah, no. Hoser. Oh, Hoser. Look at that. We've got you almost maxed out on gunnery now. And I'm 1,200 XP behind. Or indirect fire, health, max sprint. Yeah, I want to be faster. I'll take the hit to gunnery. I want to be faster. I don't like being in the back all the time. My mech is a short range mech. Just in case, we didn't actually take any damage, did we? No, we did not. Is it time? Oh, we might. It's already 7:30. Sweet, sweet, unseen lead minis. Just want to let come. Yeah, I've got the Ralpartha Battlemaster and most of a Ralpartha Warhammer and a couple of parts of a Marauder. But yeah, they were my dad's, and they're one of the few things I have to remember him by, so they're probably just gonna stay in a box forever. In the meantime, I think we might be taking on our first 2-skull mission. See how this goes. See if they hammer us with a bunch of heavies. Same as last time? Yeah, I think so. It's like $40 right now? Yeah, but all I have is like the feet and the torso. I don't have... I might have one of the legs. I don't think I have either arm or the dorsal gun. So in that condition, it's probably not worth much. But it's not my fault. The thing was fragile. Alright. So we're supposed to be rescuing a bunch of doctors. Convoy. Provide support as needed. Get them to safety, keep them intact, and get out of there when it's done. And the trepidation builds. Oh, commando. But then again, it's probably going to be like 3 lances of commandos. can we not see him? He is clearly within that line. All right. Man, our vision is not worth diddly. Oh, that was a Griffin I was not paying attention to. I mean, we'll take the better shot, I guess. Not a PPC Griffin like I'm used to. No, I saw that. It's the one with the large laser and 2 medium lasers. And extra heat sinks, if I recall. Yeah, it's actually, I would say, more dangerous. Because it's only giving up 2 points on its main gun, dropping from a PPC to a large laser. But it's adding 2 medium lasers, which is worth 10 points. Yeah, I want to focus down this Griffin first and foremost. He's the big threat. Medium range brawler. Yeah, with a large laser and an LRM5, a couple mediums. I'd say medium range is pretty accurate. $95s with everything? Heck yeah, we'll take that. But can we get him on this side at that point? Yes, yes we can. And we're hugely evasive. Well, we got a heat sink. I was hoping to take out some of those lasers. Not super worried about a locust. I mean, not compared to like the Griffin or the Commandos. Nice. Was not expecting him to go down quite that easy. That is a lot of guns off the field. just by going through his torso. But that's a head hit and the right torso destroyed. If we can maybe add a knockdown to that, we might take the mech whole. I hate how you can't both shoot and melee in this, like in tabletop, else you could beat these light mechs to death. Yeah, I agree. Having to choose and the inclusion of support weapons, as they're called, you know, kind of torn on. Like, I understand why they did it, but or at least I feel like I understand why they did it. Obviously, I can't get into their heads. But yeah, I wish I could do the shoot and melee thing. Ow. I mean, we could melee him for 70. Our large laser does 40 by itself. I feel like it would be better off doing something different. Trying to keep the LRM boats at range, even if that means taking less than ideal targets. This guy's not a bad target, though. He's, you know, not evasive at all, not very well armored. And now he's cruising for some called shots. You can some, I believe, can't you? You can some, I believe. Support weapons, yeah, small lasers and machine guns. Because I felt like maybe they felt like they needed buffed or something. But I mean, I'm already a fan of small lasers, so I don't know what that's about. I mean, the 3-to-1 damage ratio on a small laser is better than almost any other weapon. And of course, machine guns have the ultimate damage to heat ratio, being that they produce 0 heat. Alright, so that's him down, that's him prone. Can't believe he's still alive. Have you tried a wasp? 1W, 6 small lasers and a wasp. It's a head and through armor crit finding machine. Get a bunch of them and take out an atlas. Oh, structure exposed on the Centurion. That's what Medusa, right? Oh. Oh, are we gonna get the pilot kill? Oh. Wasp 1W, huh? I mean, outside of like 2 hexes, it's completely useless. But within a hex or 2, that's 18 damage from a 20-ton mech. That is respectable. Enemy contact? Did I see enemy contact? I thought I saw something. I guess I did not. Alright, so where exactly is our objective? Over here? Am I blocking the way? Can they not go anywhere? Why is he... I don't know why he drove in a circle. Those are all Sleipnirs. Come on, Slowpoke, driving in circles back there. It's like you're not even trying to make it to the extraction point. Gotta go, been fun. Alright, random guy. As usual, if you want to catch the end, it'll be up on YouTube later tonight. Been a pleasure having you. Don't be a stranger. Always check out the Discord. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, everyone. Uh, Not sure where you're going, but I hope it's pleasant. I hope you're going off to go do something fun and exciting, or one or the other. And as usual, we'll see you back here Thursday for Mega Mac. Gotta feed the cat and take out the trash. I see. Alright, and after this mission, I'm probably gonna wrap it up. And it looks like this mission is just about done. But yeah, it's like I've got 8 till. So, might as well call it there, I think. Is that really what this whole mission was? No reinforcements? No second lance? No. That was the easiest 2-skull mission ever. I don't even know why I was scared. Ah, ask and you shall receive. Actually, I'm not even sure I'm gonna have time to put a Shadowhawk. What else have we got? A Shadowhawk, an Enforcer, and a Kintaro. Interesting. The Shadowhawk only has 180 armor? I think I found my first target. And not at all evasive. Just the way I like them. Oh, Kintaro's the only one in range for me. And of course I missed on a 3 out of 4 shot. Alright, let's try and take down this Shadowhawk, or at least like his right torso or something. SRM2, not bad. evac zone is right there. That's the ammo explosion, the right torso destroyed. What are you rocking now? You've got, still have the autocannon, still have the laser. Right. Autocannon 5, 2 SRM2s, 2 medium lasers, and an LRM5. That's a different variant that I'm used to. Alright, so that's all of his guns and his leg. So he's a walking melee machine now. Ouch. At least it wasn't in the damaged arm already. Already damaged arm, I mean, a little verbal dyslexia there. I should have done all the lasers. Both legs destroyed though. That worked. Okay, yeah, the Centurion is in a bad way. Give me that juicy evasion. Recharge. 90 and 85, 90 and 85. 85 and 65. Yeah, that's not worth charging, I don't think. Legged him. Yeah, we'll take the guaranteed back shots. Oh, there goes his left torso. And some ammo. Straight 95s or 85s and a cold shot on his leg. I'm gonna try to take out this enforcer with a leg shot. We're like halfway there. He's in a mineral field, that's why. Yeah, that back shot was nasty for that Kentaro. You could not fare well. Ammo explosion and all. Bloody bulwark. He would have been dead. I'm sure of it. He didn't have that damage reduction. And the Centurion getting wailed on even more. Man, that guy's tough. Just put the large laser on a 95% shot. And cost Centurion his right torso. And a knockdown, and now Medusa's hurt. even worse. Thank you, finally. Jeez. I might use Iron Man chest piece. Alright, well, we're gonna get some good salvage out of that. Not like Marauder good. That's gonna cost us a little bit of repairs, but I'm fine with that. It gives Lark a chance to get out of medbay. $117,000, cool. Centurion's gonna need some work. We're gonna go Enforcer, Griffin, Kintaro, Shadowhawk, and that is going to be a complete Griffin 1S. How about that? Also, 2 commando parts and a locust part, and some odds and ends. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. Wait, was that in the leg? I think that was in the leg. $200,000. Wow, that is a bigger repair bill than I was expecting. So yeah, we'll confirm that. I am really curious to see how this guy plays out. He kind of a mix of between the two styles I've been messing around with. But it is past 9 o'clock, and this is where I'm going to call it. And we'll double save that like always. Thanks, I'm in trouble also. Dog walk, you made it out of there with a win? Yeah, we made it out of there with a Griffin. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm glad to have you guys with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Have a good night, and we'll see you guys Thursday.